Today, I think it's a sad day for me because there are some things that I've seen today after the maandamano that happened on Wednesday, on June 25th of 2025. There are some things that I've observed in Parliament, how our leaders were speaking in Parliament, and how the things that have happened, because our leaders, I will say categorically, have lost touch with Kenyans completely. Our leaders have lost touch with us completely. They have shown that no amount of anything that Kenyans will do will make them wake up from the dream or whatever they are doing. It is sad how I watch people argue in Parliament. We are missing the point. For our leaders for someone to stand up and start blaming Gachagua, that Gachagua is the mastermind behind the demonstration that happened in June 25th, 2025. It is not only sad, but it is absurd in itself. I have watched clips. I have watched people blame a particular community for what happened in June 25th. And it is sad. It is sad. It is sad. And today I want to speak about that because I have seen a lot of pointing fingers to everything. But today I want to speak to the government and I want to speak to the people. That Kenyans, you better listen to this message before it is too late. Anyway, if you are coming here for the first time, before I proceed or do anything else, I would like you to just take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And those who have been supporting this platform by sending something like Eliud, I like to say thank you so much, sir. I salute you. Thank you. Now, as I've said that, it is very sad. It is very sad, and it is very sad that Kenyans, not even Kenyans, that our leaders have decided to concentrate on the side shows instead of concentrating on the main issues. Why these young people are coming out. Why these young people are doing what they are doing. That is where the problem is. You can blame anybody. You can point fingers. You can say this and this. But you people, you need to sit down and interrogate. Why are young people so angry with this country, so bitter? Why are they not sorry for anything they did on Wednesday? Why are they not sorry? You can see on the internet, they are still asking that anytime something else will come, they will still want to show up. Why? You need to ask ourselves, why are these young people not afraid of dying anymore? Why are they not afraid of dying? Why are they bracing bullets and they are not dying? The fear every day, it's going away. Every day they keep on losing fear. You could see, even when the bullets were being shot, these people were literally lying down. They were not running. They were lying down and still moving forward. Our leaders have lost it completely. We have lost it completely. Tumepoteza kabisa. I want you to watch these videos. Before I proceed, I want you to watch these videos. Because today's message, today, I think it's going to be, it's just sad for with the things I'm going to say. Just watch these videos.
We have a youth bulge that, if not properly handled, can be a time bomb that can blow this country to pieces. The handling of that has to be done extremely carefully. Extremely carefully. That is not a problem of this community or that. It affects us all. But how we manage it, we must manage it very carefully.
If government is going to engage in acts of lawlessness, in assault against its own citizens, what business do citizens have respecting the law if government itself has decided to break the law?
Hivyo wale ni wajambazi na ni wajambazi kutoka community moja. Barabara zote zilikuwepo za wajenzi kuingia kufanya maandamano. Mbona wote walitoka wakiface Central? Mbona wajaluo kutokea wakisi? Wamijikena makabila mengine mbona hawakutokelezea? Inakuonyesha ni ile ubinafsi yake ya ukabila yake ya kuharibu Kenya. Na ninasema President William Ruto, ulipewa sheria mkononi. Wewe ndiye amiri jeshi mkuu. Acha polisi wafanye kazi yao. But I can guarantee you Ruto is going nowhere. He's here to stay. Get used to it.
And we are also demanding the immediate arrest of our former impeached deputy president. It is a clear indication that our former impeached deputy president has been mobilizing resources and mobilizing goons to descend on government properties and to particularly target those individuals, those businesses that belongs to people whom doesn't subscribe to his stupid political ideology.
Demonstrations must be for all Kenyans. Why do you destroy the property and the livelihoods of your own community, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Gachagua? Mr. Speaker, you can see the kind of planning that has been put into this matter. You can see the kind of money that has been placed in this matter, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we must call a spade if we are to save this country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am standing to move them. Mr. Speaker, my second point.
Order. Yes, Wanjikumoya, what is it?
Honorable Speaker, you just ruled a few minutes ago that Honorable Junet should substantiate when he's mentioning the names of persons on this floor. Was Honorable Rigathi in Homa Bay? Was Honorable Rigathi in Mombasa? Was Honorable Rigathi in Kakamega? Was Honorable Rigathi everywhere?
Order.
Why is the country angry? Why is the country angry? The country is angry because the youth do not have a job. The country is angry because there's overtaxation. The country is angry because the government has refused to listen to them. Yesterday it was Raila. Today you are saying it's Gachagua. What I want to tell you is this. Unless we address the core issues affecting this country.
Yesterday, you know that the police were trying to stop our youth from demonstrating, which unfortunately is against the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, the right to life. Police bullets have taken so many lives, and that is against Article 26. Mr. Speaker, the freedom for movement, which the minority leader has talked about, that people are coming from other places, is a right under Article 39. And Mr. Speaker, also the freedom of media under Article 34 has to also be respected. These rights are being trampled upon. But Mr. Speaker, more importantly, the reason behind yesterday's function is that we were coming to lay wreaths. Mr. Speaker, you know, you gave us permission. We laid wreaths even with members of this House, outside Parliament, with your permission. I had informed you that my leaders would also be coming to lay wreaths, and you didn't refuse. You only said they
I
don't
told
come
you it was not
into
welcome in the presence
You
of
said
Parliament.
they don't come into Parliament.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, we laid the wreaths at the fence on the barbed wire that has been put, that is barricading Parliament. Mr. Speaker, how does a member then wake up and say that it is wrong for my party leader to commemorate and mourn those that were killed from all regions of the country? So, Mr. Speaker, I think let us not trivialize this thing. I've seen there's an attempt to try and malign certain individuals out of yesterday's activities. Mr. Speaker, this was spontaneous and it was done across the country. And Mr. Speaker, I condemn the destruction. I condemn the looting. I condemn the killings. But we must condemn it fairly so that we do not make it a partisan issue or an individual.
You have seen from the video. But one video I want to concentrate on is that of Uhuru. When he said before election of 2022, when he said that our biggest challenge is how to manage this youthful generation. He called it a ticking time bomb that can blow this country into pieces. But our leaders are still blind. They still don't want to see that reality. They still don't want to see that reality. The government doesn't want to see that reality. And I'm telling you, if the way these people are handling this issue of the Gen Zs, this thing will blow this country. This country will go into anarchy. If they don't listen, if they don't get back from where they are. It's so sad. The things I'm watching in Parliament. The comment, the statement by people like Akina Junet, people like Akina Ichungwa, it is very, very sad. That people have decided that they're just going to speak anything as long as they talk good to please their masters, that is okay. You people are coming out to blame Gachagua. Seriously? And this was done even in June 25th, 2024. After that massive demonstration, people still came out to blame Gachagua. Why have you guys never arrested Gachagua? You keep on saying that you have Gachagua sponsored goons. Why has this never happened? Is Gachagua above the law or anything? What kind of Gachagua, what kind of resources does Gachagua have to mobilize all those people that appeared in June in just demonstration imepita? How much money does Gachagua have? Na kama he hired people to do that, is it not hard to trace? The government has all the intelligence. Why are we burying our heads in the sand? Our leaders, why are you people burying your heads in the sand? Mbona hamtaki ku address the main issue, which is something that you can fix? You don't want to fix this country. Why? Why are you adamant in making sure that this country goes down the drain? Because it will. The reality is these people, these young people are jobless. That is the reality. These young people are jobless and they are asking you that give us something to do, but you people are still burying your heads in the sand. You have refused, you are not going to listen. You have decided that you are not going to pay attention to anything. Why are you doing that? Why are you not focusing on the main issue? That is where the issue is. Concentrate in that. Blaming a community, blaming this. There was a boy who was shot in Thika, in a gym, a Luo. Why are we making this a Kikuyu thing? Why? Yet we all know that whatever is happening in this country, the young people, the Gen Zs, are not being pushed by anybody. Hakuna issue ya tribe hapa. We have our leaders. What is happening with our leaders? What? Our members of parliament, what is happening with you people? Are you happy that this country will go down the drain because of your actions? Will you be happy that we lose a country because of your actions? Because these young people have proved that no amount of intimidation will make them not come out. No amount of intimidation. They are not listening to anybody, and they have decided that they will not listen to anybody. Why don't our leaders just sit down and listen for once? Why? Why? We are so much hell-bent in making sure that we protect we speak good of our masters. We say anything that pleases our master. Who elected you? Who elected you to those parliament? Did Raila elect you people to be in parliament? Did Ruto elect you people to be in that parliament? You are there to serve the interest of Kenyans, of the people who brought you to parliament. What is happening? The issue that these young people are addressing is that they are looking for opportunities. They are jobless. They want something to do. They are hungry. They cannot feed their families. They cannot do anything. They have gone to school. They are just there. They want you to address those issues. They want permanent solutions. Not saying that we need 70 people to give them each 50,000 to do business. They are looking for permanent solution. But the government instead, what does it do? It buries its hand in the sand. It doesn't want to come to. And what these people are doing and asking for, it's not so hard to implement. It is very easy. Why are we so just? Why are we just desperate, and intentionally making sure that this country just goes down the drain? Why? For the people that their nini were looted, their shops were looted, and which is a very, very, very unfortunate incident. But let's be cognizant that some of those shops were looted in the evening, and the people who were looted them, you could see people with rungus and everything. Where did people with rungus appear in this demonstration? Because during the early morning there was nothing like that. These people just appeared in the evening, and you can see even police were protecting them downtown. One thing the business community, they call themselves the business community in this country, must understand that these young people, as long as they have nothing to do, they will still come for you people. They will still come for your businesses because they are hungry. They are looking for opportunities. So any opportunity to make sure that they get something for them, they will. And that's where we are saying that everyone must get united so that we can push, so that the government can be pushed, so that the government can start listening to these young people and find a permanent solution to their problem. And I say the most difficult generation, the most difficult people to deal with is a population of people who are agitated and they don't have a leader. Those are the hardest people to control. Because these young people don't have any form of leadership. They don't have. And as it has been proved that every June 25th we'll always have an incident like this. Because next year they will also show up. Whether you blame them, whether you point fingers or not, they will still show up. You people now are calling. I can see some people arguing on the internet that if there were goons, if they were peaceful demonstrations, why were shops looted? Nini. That is something that was planned by the People's Joe of Mount Kenya. Nini. I want to ask you a simple question. You people are blaming Gachagua for the looting that happened. Now these are people, I call them ODM cowards or ODM cowards. I call them ODM, whatever these people, because most of them are just from the ODM side. You are blaming Gachagua that Gachagua is bad, good to loot if Nini. It is okay if that is your mindset. But I want you to tell me, even when Raila used to call for demonstrations, were shops not being looted? Shops were used to be looted. And every time ODM and Raila's team will say that those people who are looting shops are not ODM supporters. Those are people who are paid. So how different is that script from this? During ODM, Raila's calls for demonstration and Nini, shops used to be looted. People used to loot shops. Let's face the reality. And people also used to die. How different it is from this one? We are not treating the cause. We are only talking about the symptoms and the effects of this of the disease. It is sad. It is sad. And until Kenyans sit down and realize, I'm telling you, until the government sit down and say, okay, this is where the problem is, let us fix this problem as fast as possible. Because once these people start going for the business community, these young people, they will make sure that businesses will not be thriving in this Nairobi. Because everyone will fear to open a business. Look at how much looting has happened in those areas. And then once they are done, they will start now going for this political elite that think that they are safe. Let us sit down and really think hard the direction that we want this country to go. Because whatever I'm watching and the way our leaders are talking, Some people I just wonder why has our president, mbona president ameweka mtu kama huyu karibu naye? Mbona Raila ameweka mtu kama huyu karibu naye? Because they are just people who just don't think. You forget that Kenyans are not fools. Kenyans are not fools. Kenyans can see. Kenyans can see when you're lying to them. Kenyans can see. Kenyans are not fools. You people, you still think you're dealing with a generation of people who are fools. Kenyans are not fools. These young people are not fools. They can see through the lies. They can see. They can see. Just recently I saw Raila saying at sijui people should not demonstrate after every election. Ukishindwa just wait for another time. It was very ironical. That one I'll just do it in another video, because it was very, very ironical. I don't want to speak about this here, but generally what I'm saying is that we are running away from the real cause of the problem. We need to start speaking to the issues that these young people are addressing. We need to start speaking to the issues of these young people are addressing. These people have lost hope. These people don't care anymore. These people don't fear. They are now willing to say that hata kama kuna haja I'd rather die trying than live like in a miserable life. Our leaders, our president, please stop listening to those advisors. Sit down and listen to these young people. Sit down and listen to these young people. Treat the problem. Address the problem. Forget these leaders. Forget these politicians. Gachagua has no capacity to do what he did. And if the government knew Gachagua was the one behind all the Gachagua could Gachagua angekuwa ameshikwa kitambo. But they know that Gachagua has nothing to do it. So they are looking for somewhere for who to blame. Stop pointing fingers to the direction that is not there. Talk to the real issue. Address the real issues. Why are these young people hungry? Why are they bitter? Why are they still coming out despite the fact that we have talked to them? Despite the fact, why are they still not happy? Talk to those issues. Let us stop the side shows. Let us stop the side shows. Hii mdomo unaongea ndio ufurahishe mkubwa wako, ndio ufurahishe nini? Tuache hiyo mdomo. These leaders, stop those kuongea tu just because you want to speak. Sit down and think hard. These young people are suffering. These young people are depressed. These young people have resorted to drugs because most of them are depressed. They have no job. Someone has never been employed for so many years. Someone left school 10 years, 15 years. He has never seen employment. He has never been employed. That is depression eating that person. Why are we looking away? Why are we not focusing on the main issue? Hii kelele yote, hii mambo mingi ni ya nini? Let us sit down and address the problem. We have people talking a lot of nonsense. Leaders speaking a lot of nonsense. And it's annoying Kenyans. These are some of the things that are annoying Kenyans. Someone sits down and thinks and talks, and you wonder, is this even a leader? Is this a person that I expect to have my interest at heart? Is this the person I'm looking for that will solve my problems? A government just thinks of way of suppressing people instead of thinking of why are these people are agitated. If people could have something to do, no one would be coming out to demonstrate. Give them something to do. Give them something permanent, something meaningful to do. Something they wake up every morning to go and do, and then they come back in their home so that they can feed their family. These people are hungry. These people have nothing to feed their family. They have nothing to give their children. Women are crying. Hakuna job, hakuna any other thing. What do you expect these people to do? You people are in the parliament just eating and eating and eating. and thinking that that is the life, that if you are okay, then everyone is okay. People are not okay. I'm so angry. But anyway, guys, thank you for everyone who has watched this video until the end. Please share your views in the comment section. And if you have any other thing, if you feel like you want to support this platform in any other way, kindly come out and do so. I will really appreciate you. Thank you, guys. We need to discuss. We need to help this country. We need to have these conversations. Let us avoid the side shows. That is all I'm saying. Let us avoid the side shows. So anyway, guys, thank you. Until next time, bye.